how are you seeing AI impact marketplaces, and are maybe there any specific opportunities that you're seeing for marketplaces to leverage it as well?
Yeah, for sure. As much as marketplaces are hard, I think this is the best time ever to start a marketplace, and AI is a big reason for that. So I think a couple of things. One is your cost centers as a marketplace founder are getting closer and closer to zero. And what that means is your growth and marketing costs are going to go closer and closer to zero because you're going to be able to function as a full growth and marketing team with a fraction of the personnel. You'll be able to do a lot more in creating that content without having to pay people to do it or pay advertisers to do it. Um, You'll also get your customer service and customer success costs close to zero because you'll be able to automate a lot of that away with the different agentic advances and voice and chat. And just to be clear, when I'm saying this, I'm not saying you should give everything over to the AI lords. I'm saying you as a founder and you as a leadership team can do 10 times more. So I do think there's a future vision where like a single founder is going to be able to do as much as a growth and marketing team by themselves. And you'll have that cohesion of vision because it'll be like one person rather than a team of 10 executing on that. And you will be able to control this infrastructure. No, we're not there yet. So this is more like the future, but we're building towards that at a very rapid pace. I also think you'll be able to, for every sort of revenue opportunity you have, you'll be able to maximize that with AI, which means like out of a single customer, if you're a consumer marketplace, you will be able to get the most out of them because you'll have optimized cross sales, you'll have optimized bundling, all of that stuff, and personalized recommendations. All that stuff is just going to get better and better. So, because of that, you're going to be able to extract the most amount of margin or bring the lowest cost to your customer um, over time. And if you're at the forefront of that now, you're just going to have those reps in when the tech gets caught up. And so that's why I'm super excited about marketplaces right now. I don't think there's ever been a better time to start one. Um, I will I will also say that some of this means that you should change your mental model a little bit about your vision of a company. So traditionally, people have been like, okay, you need to have like a clear vision of your company. I actually think people need to have unclear visions right now. And what I mean by that is you have to have like a very extreme focus on what you're doing at the current time frame, but you should have quite a few other potentials that the company can turn into. What that means is like instead of a future vision that's like, okay, in 10 years we will be this, it's in 10 years we can be A, B, C, D, or E. And that's actually exciting to me as an investor because it means you're kind of positioning yourself for a couple of different future outcomes. We can get into like what that means from a founder pitch mode perspective, but I think that's what I'm most excited about. Now, in terms of what types of marketplaces I'm excited about right now, um, there's a lot, but my favorite is gonna be on the consumer side right now. We can talk about B2B as well, because I think there's a lot of opportunities. But I think the way people have traditionally shopped is gonna be completely gone. Like I think we saw our first foray into that with Whatnot. But I think that's just like step one of many. I think people might shop in very different ways in the future. You may not even be going to a retail site. It may be completely agentic led. I'm not sure. But that is pretty interesting to me and pretty disruptive to both retail and traditional like commerce. And so I think that is going to be huge.